welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very fun collaboration with a bunch of girls on Instagram. So each girl picked a decade and they came up with a makeup look that went along with the decade, and I'm so excited to watch all the videos. Definitely go check out all the girls. I will link them all down below. All their channels will be according to what decade they chose. Me personally, I chose the 90s. This is what I came up with. So the 90s look that I chose was very grungy, very 90s, you know, the whole flannel shirt and beanie and choker. If I had a choker, I would definitely be wearing it today. I could not get my hands on it. Yeah, the 90s was all about body glitter, all about the flannels. The 90s was all about the shiny boots and all kinds of boots. The alien chokers. Do you guys remember, like, if you're from the 90s? Alien chokers and all that, and scrunchies. Like, a scrunchie was totally acceptable in the 90s. So I definitely had so much fun creating this look for you guys. So I really do hope that you enjoy. So that is why I chose the 90s, because I grew up in the 90s. I love the 90s. 90s was the time of my life, and I am so proud to be able to say that I lived through the 90s. So that being said, guys, I really hope that you enjoy, and please let me know down below what your thoughts are. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. The 90s were amazing. The 90s are my favorite forever, and I hold that close to me because that was the time in my life that I wish I could go back to. But luckily we got to choose what decade we wanted to do, and so I picked the 90s, and I cannot wait to do this video for you guys. Like I said, please take the time to go check out their videos. They all are beautiful ladies, and I'm sure they're creating some amazing looks. I can't wait to watch all of them. 90s makeup was all about the dark lips and all about the warm tones. And you know, there was other looks, of course, where you could do frosty pink lips, but like I said, today I'm going to be doing the grunge look. So I'm just excited because they had beautiful Kylie Jenner type of lips. Well, obviously not Kylie Jenner because she came after, but you guys get what I'm saying. Kylie really likes to rock the 90s look, so I cannot wait to do something in the mix. So I'm just going to start off by freshening my face. I'm using the Mario Badescu facial spray, and this is amazing. It smells really good. Okay, and then of course I'm going to go in with some moisturizer, which along with moisturizer it has an SPF, which is a necessity here in the summer time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do my face, and then I will zoom you guys in closer once we get into the eyes. So to prime the face, I'm going to be using Nivea Skin Aftershave Gel for men. Be using my Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Comfort Serum. I don't feel like the 90s rocked too much full coverage looks. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did, but I feel like just a natural face would look good. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this and my Real Techniques sponge. I seriously feel like I tried to get everybody into this foundation, and I talk about it and talk about it and nobody listens to me. I'm just kidding. But it's amazing. Try it out. Oh my god, guys, I freaking miss the 90s. Like, the 90s were so cool. We're seriously the last generation. You know, I don't know. I just miss it so much. Let me know what your favorite 90s toy was down below. Alright, moving on, I'm going to go in with some concealer. Today I'm going to be using Pro Conceal from LA Girl, and this one is in the shade Natural. And I'm just going to pop some of this underneath the eye because I don't sleep. And then I'm just going to blend all of that out with the same beauty sponge. Okay, so to me, 90s were all about a matte face. So I'm definitely going to be setting my foundation with the Airspun Loose Face Powder. And I have mine in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. And we're just going to mattify all this. Guys, I really wish I had a choker on right now. I feel like a bronzer wasn't a huge thing. I mean, obviously you could apply it, and because I'm so washed out, I'm gonna apply a little bit. So I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Dream Sun in the shade 4 Seasons Light, and this is just a quad of 4 different, what am I trying to say, bronzer shades, and we're just gonna apply a little bit of this onto the face to warm up the skin a little. Alright, so for the cheeks, I feel like their cheeks were very bronzy, almost very dark. Like they really rocked the pale face with a bit of color, kind of to match the lips and the eyes. So I'm going to be taking NYX's Cocoa and just applying this to the apples of my cheeks. And just because I want something a little bit warmer on the cheeks, I'm going to be going in with Espresso from NYX as well and just applying over top. Okay, so I feel for the 90s that brows were really thin. It was when everybody was over plucking and all that good stuff, which I have a little over waxing. The person that waxed my brows took a little bit too off, so it kind of works in my favor today. But what I'm going to do is just kind of work with what I have. I'm not going to shape them out how I usually do. I'm just going to be using L'Oreal's Brow Style Plumper. And this is just a fibery brow gel that will make my brows look thicker and fuller, and so I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in using this. Not doing anything special to my brows. Alright, so my brows are done. Now I will be moving in on the eyes, and I'm going to be also applying my NYX's Matte Finish Spray, and this is going to set all the powder, and it's still going to give me that nice matte look that the 90s were all about. Okay, so moving on into the eyes, or onto the eyes, I'm going to be applying my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre, and this is just going to give us a really nice blank canvas to work with and prime the eyelids. So I feel that 90s was all about the brown, earthy tones, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that to my advantage. The first color that I'm going to be taking is Salted Caramel from the Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm just going to be taking it onto a fluffy brush, and we are just going to work this on the outer corner, and we're just going to work this all the way in. And what I'm doing is, usually I stay way below the eyebrow, but I'm going to take it kind of up into the brow as well. I feel like grunge makeup was very messy. Kind of just slapped all these warm shades on the eyes and called it good. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do the same and take the same color down to the lower lash line, and you kind of combine everything together. Just slap it on, girl. Okay, next I'm taking a second brown shade, and this is Saddle from MAC. It's a really beautiful brown, and I'm just going to start by applying this all over the lid, and I'm going to kind of work it into the crease as well. Just going to blend it all the way upwards. And then just taking a fluffy brush and blending any harsh edges out. Okay, next I'm going to be using Makeup Geek's Cocoa, and it is that shade there. And this color is going to be a little bit more precise. We are going to put it on the outer edge of the lid. And then I'm also going to add it into the inner corner of the lid. And then I'm just going to bring this color together, working it into the crease. So we're going to kind of leave the middle of the lid blank. For the center of the lid, I'm just going to use this cool tone brown. And this is from the Balm. It is Bahama Mama bronzer. Just going to throw that in the center. So I'm just going to be taking this shade, I'm sorry for the mirror, this shade here, just this cream color, and popping some right onto the bottom of the brow bone, and just blending that out. Okay, then I'm going to take the same shade, and I'm just going to pop that into the inner corner of the eye. For a little bit more depth, I'm going to go in with Brown Script, and this is almost like Cocoa Bear, but a little bit deeper, and I'm just going to throw that into the outer edge and just work it in to the crease. So for the lash line, I'm going to be applying a small thin layer of liquid liner, and there's going to be no wing. I almost did a wing, guys. I'm not used to not doing a wing. I almost just flicked it out just a little bit. Alright, and the grunge look was all about black liner, so I'm taking Max Define Me Black and I'm tight lining my eyes. So I just kind of messingly applied the black liner, kind of just made it really thick and fun because that is all it was about. I'm just going to throw on a pair of the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies, but before that, just a quick coat of mascara. Moving on to lips, this is one of my favorite parts of this video. This is the Whirl lip liner and the Whirl lipstick, which I think is totally 90s. And also, part of the 90s, you could leave your lips lined and put in a more nudie color, and that would be very 90s as well. So I'm going to be using Whirl. I'm just going to add a little bit more lightness to this, and I'm going to be popping Honey Love right in the center of the lips. So that is it, guys. Imagine me with a flannel shirt, a choker, and a beanie, and call that 90s. This is the grunge look that I was going for. Very 90s, and I actually look very nice. So like I said, definitely go subscribe to their channels, go check them out, and definitely go look at their looks because I'm just excited about this collaboration. Thank you for letting me be a part of it, and yeah, that is it. This is the 90s look. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this look, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.